Hi, and welcome back to another episode of FlameStop TV. In this episode, we'll be talking about the OSID dual-ended beam detectors that are manufactured by Xtralis and available at FlameStop.
The OSID dual-ended detectors are not a new product. OSID stands for Open Area Smoke Imaging Detection, and they've been around for many years. These beam detectors have significant advantages over other beams in the market, and we just wanted to touch on some of the main advantages this range has to offer.
The OSID dual-ended beams are the ideal choice for new installations or replacing old-style beam detectors.
It's important to remember that under AS 1670 Part 1, only beam smoke detectors or aspirating smoke detectors are to be installed for heights of 12 metres or above.
Every building is unique and has its own characteristics, and while installation standards set the minimum criteria for fire protection, you need to determine if the standard smoke detection or very early smoke detection is needed. For anyone requiring a very early smoke detection, then you'd look to install a VESDA aspirating smoke detector.
For standard smoke detection, OSID dual-ended beams provide reliable detection in large, open space areas including warehouses, train stations, shopping centres, stadiums, airports, hotels, convention centres, office buildings, entertainment venues, aircraft hangars, churches and cathedrals.
Some other brands of beam detectors use a honeycomb type reflector at the opposite end. The problem with this type of beam detector is they are very susceptible to going out of alignment as the buildings move over time. They can also go into alarm if anything obstructs the beams like a bird or anything in the pallet racking. OSID dual-ended beams use a patented dual wavelength UV and IR particle detection technology. It uses one imager, which is a camera-like device with a wide field of view at one end. At the other end will either be a wide or battery-powered emitter roughly aligned on the opposite wall within the protected area.
The emitters come in either a battery-powered unit or wired 24-volt DC unit. OSID set a high benchmark in beam detection. The automated setup reduces installation time from hours to minutes. The CMOS imagers find and lock on their detection target, eliminating their building movement issues. The OSIDs really remind me of Maverick from Top Gun, acquiring their target.
Target acquired, bombs away.
You're such a goose. All OSIDs have relay outputs for interfacing to many brands of fire alarm systems. It is a very straightforward integration. There is a maximum detection range of up to 150 metres for the OSI 10 model.
OSID dual-ended beam detectors can support up to 7 emitters with a single imager, making it easy to deploy in unusually shaped areas. Emitters can be placed at different heights to overcome stratification and provide earlier detection. There is a laser tool used for alignment and make the installation quick and easy. OSID can even be ready to work before power is available on site. Once power is switched on, OSID will automatically commission itself in about 7 minutes. This is ideal when installation costs are important and the available time to install is limited.
There is an onboard event log for fault and alarm diagnostics. Unique in the beam industry, OSID dual-end imagers have an internal log of 10,000 events, storing all significant events such as alarms, faults, UV-IR obscuration, X and Y positioning, temperature and supply voltage, providing all vital information about the system status.
Data sheets and installation manuals for the OSID dual-end beam detectors can be found on our website.
So in summary, the OSIDs have a high tolerance to false alarms due to building movement. They have a high tolerance to anything blocking their beams, and they are simple to install, commission and maintain.
With OSID, there is no need for precise alignment. So even guys like you and me could install these, don't you think?
I think beam me up, Scotty, and get me out of here.
Okay, Captain. On that note, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.